Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to have like a more clear mind when making this video in particular. Now, Saint Tontas has been trying his endeavor best to make
Which alias should I use this time?
Zenless Zone Zero seem like a completely difficult game, and it's gonna be like hard to complete the end game if you don't have X and Y units. And there was like a channel. All right, so the TLDR is like he's trying to make it seem like at first that this new mechanic coming in the 2.0 anniversary of Zenless Zone Zero, the miasma is like only rupture units will be able to clear it or clear it fast enough, which is what he said. And there was a lot of false information, and he tried to doom post it like if you don't pull for the new unit, your clears are gonna be absolutely abysmal, when that's not necessarily the case. And he literally just talking out of his crack while not while he doesn't have the information. Now, there's a lot of content creators that went to Lens to showcase that this is not really the case. You can clear the miasma with other units, and his ways to defend it was to say that he's using the E6LN, M6LN, or M2 Astra Yao, M2 Trigger. Uh, I don't know, not M2, M2 Lighter, I believe. So he was basically justified by saying that the team that he's using is not relatable. Now, I was going through the this season like end game. I normally goon in this game. I don't take the end game seriously, but now I am, and this is a team that I'm gonna be bringing. I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna use any Mindscape on my main teams. I'm using two teams specifically, two physical teams. It will be Jane Doe, Piper, and Paul Char, and on the second team it'll be Nekabara, Ambi, and Nicole. So both of my DPS will be paired with 4-star units. One of my DPS currently, I'll get to it to begin with, but his main issue was that people were using M6 and M2 units. The team, the characters that I'm gonna have on my team are not like anything past M1. It's not gonna even be M1. I'm gonna try to keep them M0 on both my DPS. I can't do anything about people like Nicole and Piper. I play the game automatically. I got them to E6. I play Honkai Star too much. I got them to M6. So there's nothing I can do about that. But it's not an excuse, because these are standard units that you can get M6 off, free to play units. It shouldn't matter. As you can see, these are not built. Like maybe my Jindo, I don't think I'm fully builder yet. There are improvements I can make, absolutely. There's a lot of improvement I can make on these teams. And I give myself a 2-week trial, or until that particular end game is finished, to see if I can build up these two teams to clear end game. As you can see, I don't even have trigger like, I don't even have a Pulsar signature W engine yet. I play Honkai Star way too much. As you can see, even my Nakamada Not the best build yet. Not fully built. Doesn't even have our weapon yet. I'm gonna pick up our weapon on the anniversary. And then the last unit from this. Don't even have five star disk drive all the way yet. Skill is not maxed out. Not leveled up to the max. So my entire week before the patch comes out is to level up these units as best as I can. And I'm gonna go in based on Saint's word and see if I can clear endgame with no rupture units here whatsoever. None of these units are rupture units. So I wanna see like if it's like dangerously difficult to the point where, like, say for me that was not even a hardcore player, I just going in the game as a casual to see if I can actually clear the end game that Saint Tontas say is impossible. Like as I said, I have other units that are very strong and that I can build up. There are units that I'm still looking forward to getting, but I'm not gonna even build them yet. I'm just gonna focus on these two units and see like how far I can go with this, because I think the reason why Saint Tontas is trying to sabotage Zenless Zone Zero right now is because he understands that Zenless Zone Zero is about to pop off in terms of the 2.0 patch. So he's trying everything in his arsenal to paint Zenless Zone Zero as a turbo game. And if it means like moving from a casual playstyle to a sweaty ass playstyle to showcase to people that yeah, this thing can work, then sure. Like endgame is designed around building your units properly and tackling endgame. Like right now, with where my team is invested at, I don't expect that I am going to clear all of endgame. I can clear a majority of it, but not all of it, because my team is not built out proficiently. And I don't want endgame to be so easy that even when my team is not professionally built out, I can clear all of endgame, because then there will be no point to have endgame if endgame is just going to be so easy. The way that Saint Tontas and all the Koro bots want endgame to be in Zenless Zone Zero is so that they can just come in and clear and then come out and then complain that the game is too easy, because they're currently doing it with Genshin Impact. And I don't want that. Like, if the game want to be restrictive to the point where if you don't know the mechanics you can't clear endgame, then fine by it. It will filter out all these tourists that are like trying to downplay Zenless Zone Zero. I absolutely agree with it. Zenless Zone Zero was criticized from day one as like a game that is like just a button masher. And now that it's not a button masher, now that you have to have skills to play the game, all of a sudden it's like the worst thing in the world. Nah, come on, bro. Come on. Like, if you enjoy Zenless Zone Zero, as I said before many times, I didn't like Zenless Zone Zero where it was at start. And for what it has improved on right now, it's the best game out there in the gacha space. So I do believe the reason why they're trying to sabotage it is because they know that this is it. This is where Zenless Zone Zero is going to push themselves and separate themselves from Kuro games and Wuthering Waves. Because Wuthering Waves is literally staying at one level and like not improving. Yes, they're getting a little bit better with the money, but they're doing things that are not consumer friendly. And the majority of Kuro players, Wuthering Waves players, are not the ones that are coming on and trying to find ways to put jabs at Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero. They're the one that's actually playing the game. I don't want to go too deep into anything. I don't want to go off topic. This is all I'm saying. It's gonna take a while for me to complete this video, but it has to be done because anybody that plays the game and enjoy the game and end up getting dupes of their units is gonna be seen as somebody that is like unrelatable, and it's insane to think about it like that. That's why I'm not using it. I have Astra Yao, as you can see. I have Astra Yao on my. I have Nicole as well, and I have Rena and her signature weapon. And these are like very cracked units that will make my time way easier. I understand that, but I'm gonna use the unpopular choices. I'm gonna use the day one team. I'm gonna use a team that is not really considered the hyper carry team, and I should be able to clear endgame within that 2-week gap. I'll keep you guys updated on how things go after a while. I don't know if I will like make the video with it, but Saint Tontas is a cancer to the community, but sometimes I do feel like it helps having Saint Tontas because it will give people like attention to our game, and having somebody like Saint Tontas who is literally spreading misinformation that could be easily debunked by other players and people that just do a little bit of research, because when he do the shit that he does and like people like research and look and say, oh, this is not what Saint Tontas has been telling me, is not exactly what happened in the game, and then after a while they just decided that, okay, what else has he been telling me that's a lie? Maybe I should try this for myself, because if this is what he told me that I believe turned out to be wrong, what else did he tell me that's not accurate? And that's how I see it. Like 2.0 is going to change a lot. The UI change is things that people have been bitching about for so long. There's so much things that are going to be coming to Zenless Zone Zero 2.0 that I'm absolutely excited for. And I do wish I don't have to cover Saint Tontas, all the bad claims that Saint Tontas make, so I can actually start playing back my games and enjoying them, instead of to be online trying to make sure that the truth is being said when you have people just randomly going out with misinformation like this. Saint Tontas I'm talking. But thank you guys for watching the video, as I said, and I will see you the next time around when I make a Zenless Zone Zero content on the endgame particularly.